This is Omaru Polka, part of Hololive's 5th generation. But what if she was Nendoroid?
Tell him the circus is coming to town.
Right, so let's get amazed at this, shall we? Because I say this every single time. This is easily one of the best looking Nendoroids I have ever seen. And this is definitely true because the amount of detail on Polka is fantastic. So let's move from the top and go down her body, shall we? Maybe should have went the other way. Oh well, who cares? Not me. So first things first, we have her fennec ears. That's right, Polka is not a clown, she is a fennec. That is also a clown. Or jester. Jester's probably the right word. I don't like I keep saying clown. Similar things. And I love her little jester's hat. Can you see? Can you see the suit marks on there? That is really nice. That's a really nice little detail. And really, when you look at her hairstyle in general, it's one that is actually a very nice looking one because there's just so much going on here. Now, I'm going to be honest, if you took the jester's hat off here and kind of just like looked at that thing, who do you get? That's right, Bow Bow. I was very much kind of looking at it, I was like, if they weren't announced, you could easily make a custom Fuomoko. And I like these. Yeah, they're a little bit blobby. So obviously it is the red suits and the black suits. The black suits are looking a bit blobby. I thought they were a pair of scissors, but well. And her hair. I love this little flick here of hair. I didn't even realize that's what it was until a lot recently, with the bow in there and the black streaks. Now let's move down to her face, shall we? Because yeah, this is an absolutely fantastic looking face. A face that just screams joy. The little bits of makeup that's on there is just looking so nice. And I'm going to be honest, I've been watching some of Polka's streams recently, and she doesn't often have that whole jester outfit. She's just a normal fennec, and it throws me off. There's been a few times where she's been in collabs and I've just not twigged on that it's her, just because of I'm expecting clown or jesterish, but we've got a normal girl as well. I don't know why, it always makes me laugh. I was just like, hang on, that's a polka stream. As we move further down, so we will got a little bow here that you can't really see as well, but it is still very nice. Her arms are stretched out. Now, one of the things I do notice with this one is they have done a lot of detail on the costume and the character. However, it does come with a cost that you don't get that many accessories with her, but hey, I'm not going to complain too much. I'm going to keep this face, and obviously this design is going to be the one that we're going to use. So her corset is looking very, very, very detailed, incredibly so. Now, there is a little bit of a, I wouldn't say an issue, but there's a little bit of awkwardness. So as you move around, you have this tail. And this tail gets in the way of the pegging system that you need to use to keep her on the stand. It's a little bit awkward. I'm not a fan of it. The tail doesn't move because obviously it's got to be sandwiched in between the bits of skirt. But it's not a deal breaker. It's just something that you might find a little bit awkward when putting her together. The skirt itself is looking absolutely beautiful. I love the I don't know what you call them, the frilly bits on it. It just makes it look nice. It looks a little bit more dynamic than just standing there, but it does look very, very nice. And as we move up, we have, just like every single other horror character girl, they have the odd tights. Either they're wearing one tight or no tights, or they're wearing odd tights. There is very little in between. And odd matching jester shoes, because of course Hong Kong clown jester. I like the little ponytail that's going on here as well. A very nice looking design, and Goodsmile have really pulled it out to try and at least make her look like she should on the tin, or on the official design. And you know what? They've managed to pull it off. I'm really happy with this one. So let's have a look at her with some other alternatives, shall we? So here she is with a different face, and it's a very cheerful one. Now, as you guys are already aware, I do struggle with the amount of faces that you get with some of these Hololive girls. I often try and pick between the very cheerful ones like this one, or the smiling happy ones, and again, it's a tough choice. It looks adorable, and I love the fact that her closed eyes have like little designs on them as well. It really makes it look nice. And of course, but then it's like the heart eyes, very sparkly eyes. Difficult. I think I like this one just that little bit more. Also, you come with a kazoo, I believe it is. Or a whistle. I believe it's a kazoo because, yeah, polka. She's very musically talented, isn't she? I remember watching her very old collab with Kiara, like very, very early on, like 4 years ago, and it was absolutely fantastic. And yeah, that's one of the things that really made me like polka as a VTuber, was that collab. I wish I could watch more of her, but I will. I just will. It's just, there's just so many, isn't there? Very nice to pause. I'm very much struggling to decide between this one or the eyes open. What do you guys think? What are you going to display her like? Let's look at her other pose, shall we? And for our last face and combo, you get a very, very sinister looking one. Wide eyes, a sly grin, and yeah, looking quite scary. I don't think it was meant to be like this. I think it's just the fact that I put the thingy-mabobs, I don't know what they're called, in front of her face to make it look even more sinister. I think it's more supposed to be a bit of a dumbfounded look, but it works. It really works. Now, one of the issues I did have was that the thingy-bobs were, like, you can only attach them onto the bent arm. This straightened arm, I couldn't actually pull the hand off, so I don't know if this is all sculpted as one thing, which makes it a little bit more limited, but hey, it's not too bad of an issue. One thing that you also get as well is her character mascot, which is not going to focus. Focus. Nice. And which is also a fennec with a mustache. I don't know what they're called, but I'm going to call him Sir Schlottenheim Rheinbach III because he has a top hat and a mustache and a bow tie, which clearly makes him royalty or a baron of some kind. Don't laugh, he will tax the poor. The poor are not safe. But yeah, it's always nice to have these little mascots included. I always feel like you're missing something if they are not. But that might just be me. Omaru Polka is one of the nicest Nendoroids, and if you are a fan of Hololive, she absolutely needs to be in your Nendoroid collection. There's nothing really wrong with her. Yeah, there's a little bit of blobbiness on her hair clip, but apart from that, she is one of the nicest Nendoroids out there, and I'm not going to take that lightly. I see just about every single time I do one of these reviews that these Nendoroids, these Hololive Nendoroids look absolutely fantastic, and I am going to maintain that. Polka is one of the best ones out there and just looks absolutely fantastic. While sadly she doesn't come with a huge amount of extra options, I'm not going to put that against her because, let's face it, you have a lot of really nice faces and you could get her mascot, and just look at that design. That design is just mwah. Chef's kiss. What do you think? Do you like Polka Nendoroid? Let me know in the comments, and let me know who I should cover next. I have got so many of these Hololive Nendoroids still to review. When we've got, I think, Nendoroid's next. So yeah, we might actually be able to get the Hololive, well, Hololive 5 or Hololive 4 complete, because I still have not unboxed Lammy and Botan from last year. Maybe they should be next. Well, go check out this other video on the channel. It helps out the whole channel to go subscribe, do whatever, and I'll see you over there. Thanks for coming.